Hey everyone, this is Jason with Preston Street Market, and I am back today with another mystery jewelry unboxing. This one is also from a viewer. This is her fourth or fifth consignment with me. But yeah, she's become a regular consigner and a good friend. She's a sweet, sweet lady. All of my people that I've met from here have been very sweet. And have added to my life, and I appreciate all of you. So with that being said, thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Let's get right into this video. Okay, cameras and cross. Boy. And she loves peacocks. And I can't believe she's selling her peacock. Oh my goodness. So I'm sure this is a JBK. Yep. Yep, it's a JBK brooch. Look how fantastic. I'm shocked. She loves her peacocks. I'm very surprised. Very, very surprised. So you might see numbers on stuff. That's just her own numbering. It's not me. I mean, it's nothing for me. It's just for her. What in the world does that say? You know, I'm filming at my office because I'm dealing with COVID, and I'm tired of being in my house. So, of course, I don't have anyone working right now because I don't want them to get sick. What do you say? Does that say 925? Sorry, my eye, everything's like not working today. My brain, my eyes, nothing. I think that says 925. Have mercy, Jesus. Yep, it says 925. So beautiful, like Byzantine style. Let's test this and see if this test is silver. So this is sterling with a gold vermeil. That's what gives it that gold texture, and it's so very hard to get a good scratch because of that heavy coating. Okay. So this is what we have. So this end cap is definitely silver, but this is all that I'm getting on the chain part of the necklace. I'm kind of leaning towards the end cap. This piece here might be silver, and the rest of this is just plated. But I don't know if I can find a piece that I can get a really good scratch from. Again, it's a little hard on some of these pieces. Let me see if I can angle it at a certain way. So it's so very heavily plated. And this is not harming the jewelry at all. Okay, I did manage to get a decent scratch. Okay. And it's sterling. It is sterling. I'm glad I took the extra time to make a good scratch because that is important when selling. So, and you want to know what you're buying. So we've got necklace and bracelet set. That's a beautiful, beautiful set. my fingers now. And be careful, guys, when you handle that stuff because it does stain. Oh, looks like we have some necklaces. So this looks like a Joseph Esposito, maybe. Yep, beautiful cross. Another cross. So garnet, she loves garnets, marcasites, peacocks. Ooh, this is pretty. That's gorgeous. Nah, that's a pretty one. Yeah, she's really pretty. Braggio. Multi-gem. Oh, that's cute. All right. Put these back in here so I don't get any tangles, and God bless her for, she knows me already. She knows how I am with tangles. Ooh. And fleur de lis is also her thing. She has a lot of things, but fleur de lis, peacock, garnet, marcasite, that's her in a nutshell. Sweet, sweet lady. So, thinking. Oh, okay. Catherine Propesco. So French. So it's not going to be silver, but that's okay because she's a fantastic designer. Got a long strand of pearls. It says G Silver. These are hand knotted and they're glass. Now these are glass pearls. Nothing wrong with glass pearls. Oh man, that's gorgeous. Let's see if I can get this to come on good. I'm gonna show you guys black light, but so these are all gemstones. This is probably a Ross Simon piece. Yep, there's his R. Oh, that's a gorgeous piece for sure. She always sends really good sterling pieces. Huh. Don't know what kind of stone that is. That might be enameling. I don't know. That's good silver. Got this chain here. Of course, everything will be tested. I just will pick a few things here and there to test because you guys are always asking me, and it'll help me whenever because I do sit down and test all of these off camera. So this is a more modern piece. Beautiful butterfly. Very pretty. So sort of a chainmail style. I'm not seeing where it's signed, and that's quite all right. It doesn't have to be signed. It just helps if it is, because we're able to identify it that way. But it is very pretty. And I realize the camera is angled funny. Again, this is not my normal setup. This is pretty. She's vintage for sure. Gold mesh. Very like Whiting and Davis-ish. It's not Whiting and Davis, but very much reminds me of that. And it's in good shape. The mesh is well taken care of. All of her jewelry is well taken care of. Oh, that's a pretty one. Very pretty. We're signed in several spots. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm gonna try to pick my hands up that way you can see me opening. Let's see. You see 925, Thailand, and then I'm not sure who that mark is, but those are CZs. Look how huge and brilliant and sparkly they are. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous bracelet. So I am recovering from COVID from my trip to the East Coast. My mom and my aunt and I, we all three got it. It's not been fun at all. But thank God we are okay. Ooh, this is gorgeous. I'm not polishing this. I like that patinaed look. This is beautiful. Carved mother of pearl. Gold. That might be something that belongs to her. I'll let her know. But yeah, that's a beaut. This reminds me of like a 1928. Little seed pearls. Yeah, we're 1928. Oh, cutesy piece there. Let me see if I can do this. I can set these. You guys can see me opening it. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's in my way. You stay over there. All right, beautiful beads. Can layer. This is definitely like sweater length. Can layer this. Very beautiful peacock colors, crystal. It's a very brassy tone. And then you've got all these lovely cha-cha dangles here. Very pretty. I like that skeleton key. It's a cool feature. We got a goodie bag. Got a goodie bag. All right. This is old. See the marks? So it looks like sterling and 14K, yeah. There's the 14K there, that's beautiful. Let's see. Yeah, this should be marked, it's beautiful. So well made. I hate when things aren't signed. It makes it really hard for us to try and identify it actually. Is it signed in there? I think we might be signed inside of there. No? I thought maybe. It kind of reminds me of Nadri, and she buys a lot of Nadri pieces. And that's a brand that you shouldn't sleep on because very expensive. All right, this is a Roman little pendant. Oh, that's beautiful. And I'm not gonna polish that either. That patina looks amazing. Beautiful India silver. Another beautiful fleur-de-lis. All kind of marks. You have onyx and garnet. Another beautiful marcasite pendant. Some infinity knots, Celtic knots maybe. Ireland, yeah. Celtic, Celtic, however you say that. Vocabulary police will come for me. Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, I'll have to clean this one. This is pretty. This is the back side. Kind of reminds me of Goldette. And she has had Goldette. And I do see... No, that's not a stone missing. I'm crazy. This might be Goldette. It might be a more modern, but we'll look into it and see. She's got all kind of surprises. Bags and bags and bags. Looks like sterling earrings. Ooh, those are gorgeous. Yeah, I'm gonna clean those up. I like the polished look. It's cleaner for a picture. But there are some things that, of course, look better with their patina, their natural patina. Like this would look better cleaned up. And that's no reflection of the customer. Don't clean your stuff before you send it to me because I'm gonna do it again anyway. It's my therapy, so don't take away from my mental health. There's that. Great for gals with long hair. No, she's right. These are threaders. Threader earrings. Very pretty. Some more. Super, super. Very pretty. These are stunning. Reticulated earrings. Beautiful marcasites. That's some good quality silver. It's not that thin stuff that you can, you know, buy anywhere. It's really nice, nicely made quality pieces. That is so funny. I was just on Whatnot earlier and somebody had one of these for sale. She's gorgeous. A little bit of vintage, but not crazy vintage. But this is a really pretty watermelon stone, rhinestone. That's cute. Oh boy. All right, so we have a tennis bracelet. Signed. Another tennis bracelet. That's signed. Another tennis bracelet. And that's signed. So let's test these. Look how pretty. Lots of blues. Let's test them and see. This one actually, it's coming off very, very blue through the camera, but it is almost like a tanzanite color. I know you can't really see, and you all are gonna probably think I'm nuts. Okay, so this is number one. So we'll test number one. It's, again, not damaging the jewelry at all. Number one. I'm gonna have to use my other hand this way. Number two. And number three. This one might be a little bit easier to test, yeah. And number three. Okay. Okay. So the shoot, which one did I do first? Oh my lord. Okay, so it's these two are confirmed. Let me see. I may not have gotten a good enough scratch. Let me come over here. Sometimes you have to angle this stuff. I'm gonna see if I can let the acid hit it. Yep, we're all silver. Sometimes also on these, the prongs that hold the rhinestones in will not be silver, so try not to hit those. Sometimes these prongs will be, so what I did the first time, I think I scratched from the prong, and those, again, because silver is so pliable, these are usually like a base metal to hold that stone in place. If it were sterling, it could very easily break or fall apart, or, uh-oh. Ooh, little treasure bag. No. Looks like we got another little figural bird. He's sweet. Little precious guy. No marks, but that's okay. He's a figural. Wow. She's got lots of silver, as you can see. Lots and lots and lots. Well, these are Monets, actually. These are more modern Monet and very good. Canada. So this might be silver also. I'll test that off camera. Those are going to be silver, 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 vermeil, sterling with the gold vermeil, Avon, Givenchy. This is House Givenchy. This is good. This is genuine. House Givenchy. One of those was older too. Karl Lagerfeld. So KL, just so we all know, KL does not mean Karl Lagerfeld, just so you all know. These actually might be his, but there is some jewelry that's stamped KL that is not Karl Lagerfeld. But she buys high-end jewelry, so this might actually be. These are gorgeous. Those are by Rome, and that matches that pendant. Let's see. Carolee. Some black stone little drop necklace there. So my mom is not having super bad symptoms, thank God. But my aunt and I, we're not having fun at all. And again, when you're traveling and even just going to the store, there's no way to determine where you picked up a bug or where you think you might have picked up a bug, because it could be everywhere. Ooh, I like these. Vintage Liz Claiborne. Oh, I like. Super equestrian. I love them. They're fantastic. Gold tone. Always love gold tone. This looks like 1928, and it is. That's their back. And here we go. Super cute. I'm gonna open this one actually. Let's see. Beautiful piece. I don't see where it's signed. Maybe here. Yep, not signed. It's very pretty. I do want to share something crazy that I saw in Boston. So, I don't want to offend anybody who lives there, but Boston is one city that, unfortunately, I will never go back to. The only experience I had in Boston was at the airport, which was great. The airport was fine. but on our last, we stayed in Cape Cod and other places, so we only spent one night in Boston, and it was our last night. And of course, that was a day that we all got really, really sick. And so we had rented this comfort, it's like an Airbnb, but it's like a furnished corporate apartment. And it was like highly reviewed, highly rated. Well, no, it was in like an area of town that I would not walk alone in. Like, we saw people doing things in the open that in any other city or town you would, be arrested right away, but very openly doing some shady things. And so we had to leave, and we ended up having to pay for 2 hotels because we were too scared to stay there, especially having a rental car. It was horrifying, absolutely horrifying. And then, because we were all getting sick, we had to go run to the Target, right? So it's the Target close. Again, I don't know Boston, so I don't know close or not close, but we went to this Target that was near the airport, and I have never, ever been in a store where they lock the shampoo in a cabinet and you have to have like an attendant. Like, so many things were locked up. Like, I understand that maybe, people might want to steal. That's gonna happen, in a largely populated city because there's more people. Theft is something that just is unfortunate. It's part of life. People are going to steal, but these are Bakelite. It's carved Bakelite. But I thought it was so strange. There were so many things like behind a lock, a little door, and there were attendants that had to open it, and they were like not feeling it. They were rude, and I don't blame them, because I probably would be rude too, because it seems like they have a lot to deal with. And anyhow, I had to use the bathroom really, really bad, and I thought, I wonder where there is a bathroom in here. So I found it, I located it, and it's like, you gotta have a code to get in. You gotta ask somebody to get in. And everyone I asked looked at me like I was, a homeless person. I had a big a big thing on my arm. I had taken a vitamin infusion, so my arm was bandaged. I took an IV infusion in Salem to try and help knock out, what I thought was just like a cold or allergies. I love this. So I don't know if they thought I was an addict or what, but anyhow, I finally got into the bathroom, but it just like left a really awful taste in my mouth. And then we wanted pizza so bad. We went to 3 places. 3 places. One of them was like, oh, we're not even open yet. But on Google, it showed them open, and they had reviews, and they were like, no, we haven't even opened to the public yet. So that was weird. Went to another place, and it was absolutely hysterical. The menu, when I found it online, the menu looked amazing. And we were like, yes, this is it. And we pull up, and it's a gas station. And this gas station has this huge, massive, crazy menu. But again, it was in a really bad area. But gosh, if it wasn't in a bad area, I would have been totally fine to, go in the store. But, we didn't. We kept driving. That's gold. We found gold. Oh, I guess maybe you guys want to see what gold looks like when you test it. So let's give this a look-see. So, and then I had several rude encounters with people in Boston. And again, I'm not going to allow one experience to ruin, ruin that city for me, but it would take a lot for me to go back there, for sure. And again, we just really used it as a landing place. That's where we flew into. It wasn't, we had plans for that day during the day, but this was before we all got sick. Lord, I can't even see what this says. Let me grab my other loop. So if you live in Boston, you're from Boston, it's your hometown, please don't hate me. It's just, you know, people come to Houston and they're like, ugh, it's dirty, it's gross, it's boring. Well, you're right. All the above are true. There's nice parts, just like everywhere. But unfortunately, I didn't get to see those in Boston. That's pretty. So that's 14K, marked right in there. This is my favorite loop, the broken one. Oh yeah, look, there you go. See that? There we go. 14K GA. So how you test gold is the exact same thing. Again, you're not going to damage the jewelry. Just a decent scratch. Just like that. And then you take the 14 karat gold solution. That's the green cap. You dunk a bit on there. And the line should not disappear. If the line that you created, the scratch disappears, that means it is not silver. You see that smoking? I mean, not gold. So the line is staying firm and bright. That means that this is 100% gold. Now, aside from this, I have a gold machine. So I do run all gold through that machine. But that's how the acid test works with gold. She says, marked CJ. Who is this? Let's see together. CJ. I think this might be CG. I cannot remember who this is, but this is like a black acrylic, and then these are actually acrylic also. I'm not exactly sure who this is. I cannot remember. But anyhow, I thought the experience at Target was, oh my gosh, what is this? Oh my gosh, I think I'm about to be, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Oh man, this is gorgeous. Oh wow. This is beautiful, and it's old. And it's signed. Vendome. Really? I know who's gonna buy this. This is a good piece. At the end of this video, I'll show you one that I have right up here on my jewelry table that's very similar to this, but it's, mine is, it's different. Mine's more of a like Egyptian revival. Yeah, this is Vendome. Gosh, that's gorgeous. This is absolutely stunning. Really good piece. Oh, hell, I'll just show you now. Let's see. That's my newest beauty that I got. Sorry for the nipples. She is for sale. Oh, girl in the back. She is for sale, but she's not cheap. That is a very, 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 very rare piece. Okay, I have a feeling I'm gonna love this. This is old. Oh, wow. Super Art Nouveau. I don't think it was intended to be a piece of jewelry. They've added a, you know, an adapter here for it to be worn as a pendant. And then you've got a brooch here so you can wear it as a brooch. Either way, I think it would look better that way. This is beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. I have a cloisonne heart. I did love Cape Cod so much, but my gosh, everything was so expensive. I mean, ugh, so freaking expensive. This is gorgeous cornelian and garnet. Looks like we have a matching ring, and they're both signed. Of course, I'll test them to confirm. Beautiful, beautiful set. Yeah, I talked about this in another video, but I did go into one antique. I didn't buy much jewelry. I didn't buy anything hardly, just one piece of jewelry. But I did go to one Goodwill in Cape Cod, and it was really nice. It was like an older one, and the employees were amazing. They were so sweet. They knew people. I guess they have regulars, just like, you know, we do here, but they were incredibly sweet. There was no jewelry. They didn't have a lot of smalls, but the smalls that were there were kind of eh. But their clothes were very good, very, very nice. Their clothes were wonderful and very well priced. We went on, I think the day that we were there, all blue tags were 50% off, and just about everything had a blue tag. And had I found enough good vintage, I would have, you know, purchased a lot and shipped it home. But there was a lot of really nice name brand, high-end name brand stuff, new of course, that I just don't have that market for, but you know, at really good prices. I mean, with the discount, $3 and $4. So look at these chunky baby rings. These aren't babies, actually. These are daddies. Chunky, chunky, and beautiful. She says they're all sterling. Of course, I do confirm that. I test them and make sure. Those are stunning. But yeah, no jewelry. They had a beautiful jewelry counter, but no jewelry on it. It was just empty. And like some random sunglasses, but... And then we went to one place, antique collectible place, right in Cape Cod. And it was filled to the brim with vintage clothing. Ooh, this is good silver. It's good Italian silver. Look at that. So this place was like completely filled with good vintage costume jewelry. I'm sorry, good vintage clothing. And antique pieces, some flapper pieces, a lot of silk caftans. I mean, like the clothing, the vintage clothing was amazing. But let me tell you something. You have to be wealthy to buy anything because it was expensive and everything was 50% off. And even at 50% off, I still couldn't even have gotten retail for what the price was. Maybe they can, and good for them. Ooh, this is fossil. That's interesting, little dangle. But I think it's interesting how when you're in a, you know, a really, I don't know how to say this, you know, I guess people who would vacation there, you know, typically would have a little bit of money. So they kind of, you know their audience and fix things, you know, fix their pricing based on who's going to be shopping. You know, I was a little bit disappointed, but I did find one piece to buy. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful amethyst. Now this is good thick sterling. So there's a lot of reproduction sterling that has the same look on the back, but a lot thinner. And you can kind of see the base metal coming through. This is not one of those pieces. This is good. This is very heavy, lots of silver. But yeah, I guess maybe they, I don't want to say take advantage because that's not the right word, because that's in retail. I mean, you do what you have to do, but you know, there were things that I could never, even at 50% off, I could never even get that price, much less pay that price and then try to flip it. And they had some jewelry, but the jewelry wasn't that great. The jewelry was just a vintage, but not great, but overpriced. This is a beautiful opal. And I'm seeing some marks. So this kind of is reminding me of like Israeli silver with like a gold vermeil. So pretty. Oh, and these are by, I don't know how to say this name. It's Barabe, I don't know. There it is. It's that. You guys know I have my own language, so. Barabe, I don't know. There you go. Super cute, super cute. And then a silver tone pair. Oh, these are actually really pretty. They're both pretty. So yeah, the prices were, and the price tags. It's so funny. I don't know if you guys, and I mean, I know a lot of you thrift, but the price tags were like yellow and brown. That's how long the stuff had been sitting. And I'm I'm like, dang, I cannot wait to the day when I can just let merchandise sit and wait for the right buyer, because I can't do that. I have to, the second I buy it, I gotta flip it. You know, I don't like to hold, but retail isn't my thing. So maybe they're doing something right, and I'm not. So not knocking them. It was a beautiful place. The lady there running it was an employee, and she was amazing. And but not somewhere that I would go back to. And where were we at? Oh, I forgot where else we were. In Maine, in Portland. Everything was so expensive on the little, like, I wouldn't call it a boardwalk, but like I don't know what it was. I don't want to lie. But we went into this place that said antiques, and there was no antiques inside. I was like, what is this? But it was all like a bunch of imported gifts and things from Italy, and things that looked antique. And there was some antique furniture, but I didn't see prices on anything. So it's just a very weird experience as far as the thrifting part went. But again, I wasn't there for that. Okay, so this is signed inside of the bell. Ross Simon. So sterling with gold vermeil. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Kind of puts you in a trance, right? And again, if any of you are from there, whatever, please, I'm not being offensive. I am who I am. I say what I say. And Houston ain't all that. Trust and believe. Oh, I feel something. Oh, this is broke. But it's still gorgeous. But we have a lot of places here that, you know, are incredibly overpriced, and then we have more places that are not incredibly overpriced. We are actually lucky in that respect that there are certain stores that resellers we go to, and we all go there for different reasons and different things, and stuff is priced fair to move it. This is Roman. And then there are those stores, of course, that we don't go to. And then there's local estate sale companies, you know, that are very reasonably priced. There's some this weekend I can't wait to go to. This looks like it's silver. There's a really good one this weekend that's got a ton of vintage clothes, so I will be at that one. And I love the lady who runs the company that's putting it on. So this is stunning. This is beautiful. I might not even polish this. I like the kind of patina on it. A few more things. Yeah, I was really looking forward to thrifting, but you know, again, that wasn't my purpose in being there. I had amazing time doing the whale watching. It was, to me, it was magical. People laugh when I tell them it was magical, but it was, to me. Judith Ripka, 925 CZ. Beauty, beauty, beauty. And we saw some lighthouses. We went on like our own, we went on a lot of tours, but we did like, I just made a map based on a map, and we did like a waterfall tour in, gosh, where was it? God, my brain. Connecticut. Connecticut has a ton of waterfalls. So we hiked several of them and got some amazing pictures, and you know, got to touch the water. It was ice cold and beautiful. These are stunning. Speaking of beautiful. Love them, love them. Two more little pouches. So yeah, trip was amazing. It didn't end that great, but that's okay. Uh-oh. Special cut 14K smoky topaz and garnet bracelet. And she paid some money for it. Oh yeah, she did. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful cut. And that's a lot of gold. These are little links. This is good. This is a beautiful piece. Definitely call it an estate piece. And it was probably special cut for her, to her liking. And well deserved. Last little pouch. Let me see. Sometimes I need to be careful. Sometimes. No. Okay. Irish Connemara marble. Ooh. This really looks like, dang, I can't remember the name of the gemstone, but this looks very familiar to me. But this is stunning. Look at that. So Ireland is on my mom's bucket list, so we might try to go to Ireland next year. We're already planning our next little adventure. I do love to travel with my mom. We have different interests, but we travel good together until it comes to driving. So, she's a crazy driver. I am not a crazy driver. So, anyway, I'm sorry if I talked too much during this video, but I just wanted to share the update of my trip for those that were interested. And thank you guys so much for being here and for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you have some jewelry that you would like to consign with us, please reach out. My contact information is in the description box below. Just reach out via email and I'll get back to you. See how that opal glows? So genuine opals will glow. And that blue that you're seeing up here, that's glue. So glue will also glow. That doesn't mean this piece is damaged, but glue is how many stones are set. But anyhow, I'm gonna shut up. Thank you guys so much for being here and for watching. I'll see you all next time.